Disclaimer. This is an imaginary story. It has nothing to do with the idol's real life. This is made for just an entertainment purpose. If you are a homophobic and not a Taekooker, then kindly skip the video. In Kim house. Author POV. It's already dinner time, so everyone is here to have their dinner, including Taehyung. There was a complete silence until Taehyung aunt thought to break it. Aunt of Taehyung's son. Actually, I wanted to start something. Taehyung said, but still focused on eating. Auntie, actually, do you remember Mr. Jeon and Mrs. Jeon, your father friends? Actually, next week is their son ring ceremony, so they invited us. Taste so? Said with deep voice, make his aunt gulped in fear. Aunt, so are we going? Actually, they specially invited you because somehow it's about your father. So you will come, right? Said Hole, shuddering a little. Tae, I will think about it. Aunt, but Tae lived in village, and we have to go there before 2 days of the ring ceremony, so I hope you will take day off from your office. Taehyung didn't said anything, just nod his head, and went from there. Mark. Why, Yama, why did you tell him to come with us? He will spoil the moment. Aunt, shut up, you idiot. If he will not go with us, then who will bear our expenses there, hun? Now go, I have work to do, said, and went from there. Meanwhile, in Jeon house. Everyone is sitting in the living room talking about Mrs. Jeon elder son, Lee ring ceremony. When, Mom, there is lots of work is still left, who will do that? I am telling I will not do any work, I just have to focus on my looks. Mrs. Jeon, I know, but don't you know it's your brother days, so you have to help me in the work. We are not that rich to afford maids. Lee, it's okay, Mom, and YN. Did you guys already forgot about that useless? He will do the work. They were talking like this, didn't knowing a pair of teary eyes are looking at them, and hearing their talk while biting his lower lips hardly not to cry. But he left to the kitchen to do all the left work while trying to forget about whatever had just happened. Author POV. After some in the kitchen, Mrs. Jeon come and see that Jungkook finished every work and about to have the leftover bread because they didn't leave anything for Jungkook to have, so he was about to eat that when Mrs. Jeon stopped him. Mrs. Jeon, so you finished the work, and why didn't you give this bread to the dog they're barking outside? Go and gave them. Said while glancing at the bread while Jungkook tightened his grip on the bread because didn't had anything from the morning, and now he is hungry, damn hungry. Jungkook be, but get cut by Mrs. Jeon. Mrs. Jeon, didn't I tell you to go and give them this bread, then go? Said, and went from there while Koo lips get wobbly, but he come out from the kitchen while dragging his wheelchair. Author POV. Jungkook come out and few dogs were roaming there. He again drag his wheelchair and went near the dog, who also stare at Jungkook. So Jungkook slowly forward his bread to the dog, who took it in the mouth and then started to have it while Jungkook lips formed a smile, but soon that smile get vanished and tears started to escape from his mouth, feeling miserable. In the office, Lisa, "Good morning, Taehyung," said sweetly, but Taehyung didn't even look at her, still continue with his work. Lisa, Taehyung, said this time a little loudly, but Taehyung just hummed in the response. Lisa, Taehyung, I bring coffee for you, take it please. You are looking so tired, said, and finally Taehyung looked at her with cold blank face and said, Tae, it's not Taehyung MS. Lisa, it's Mr. Kim, and I don't need the coffee, please let me do my work, said with cold voice, making Lisa gulped and nodded her head in agreement, and immediately went from there. Author POV. After the hectic day, Taehyung come home and had his dinner, and now packing his bag for leaving to Busan for the ring ceremony. Although everything was done, now they will go tomorrow morning by train. After done with everything, Taehyung went near the bed and take pause just to look at his parents' picture. In which his dad was holding him in his lap while his Yama is placing the pacifier in Taehyung's mouth, who is just 2 years old in that pic. Taehyung looked at the picture for some good minute and then laid down at the bed for sleep. Here, everyone means Kim family is arrived just a while ago, and now both family is having chit-chat with each other while Taehyung was sitting in a single couch in simple white shirt with blank pant, looking hella handsome. That YN started to droll over him since the time Taehyung come, while Taehyung wasn't bothered about. Anything sitting quietly, they're talking a little only when it's needed in response of other. They all were engaged with each other until they hear a very soft kid-like voice, and just Taehyung look at the way from where the voice come with his cold expression. Abdi, dinner is ready, said, looking down, sitting on his wheelchair. Mrs. Kim. Who is he? Mrs. Jeon. Mrs. Jeon, someone who snatched my everything from me, said. Her voice was filled with hatred, making the little boy lips get wobble, which get unnoticed by everyone but noticed by a sharp Sharon eyes, but didn't said anything off course. Why would he interfere in someone else's matter? Author POV. Everyone settled down in their place except Jungkook, who started to drag his wheelchair here in order to serve them their food, while everyone is busy in their own except the cold eyes, who can feel the struggle of that innocent cute bunny looking like boy who is sweating but still doing his best to do everything perfectly. Soon everyone started to have their dinner, while Jungkook dragged his wheelchair away from there while the cold eyes were still following him, don't know why.